Welcome to A-Level Media Studies at the Boswell School. In this PowerPoint, I'm just going to talk you through what the course is about, how the course is developed, show you some examples of student work and what you'll be studying, and kind of explore why media studies should be studied at all. The media play a central role in contemporary culture, society, and politics. They shape our perceptions of the world through the representations we see in our advertising, in our TV, in our film, ideas and points of view that they offer. The media have real relevance and importance in our lives today, providing us with ways to communicate, with forms of cultural expression, and the ability to participate in key aspects of society. The media industries employ large numbers of people worldwide and generate significant global profit. The globalised nature of the contemporary media and ongoing technological developments and more opportunities to interact with media suggest that their centrality in contemporary life will only increase. At Boswell Sixth Form, we study media studies using the WJEC EDUCAS specification. And this specification offers students the opportunity to develop a thorough and in-depth understanding of key media issues, discussing and analysing a range of media areas and theories to develop critical exploration, reflection, analysis, and debate. The study of a wide range of rich and stimulating media products is central to the specification, offering opportunities for detailed analysis of how the media communicate meaning in a variety of forms. Students will work from the product outwards to debate key critical questions relating to the social, cultural, political and economic role of the media. For example, some of the areas we focus on include the news industry, media ownership, the film industry, music video, magazines, global TV and computer gaming, just to name a few. So, how is the course made up? Well, the course is made up of three components, two of which are exam assessed and one of which is coursework. The first component, component 1, is a 2-hour 15-minute exam. It's worth 35% of the qualification and 90 marks. And you can see from this slide the areas that you study. You'll be focusing on exploring newspapers and the news industry, advertising and marketing, music video, radio, and video games. And within those, we look at how media products deliver messages through their media language, how they represent people and issues, how the industry works, and maybe how audiences respond or have been targeted, all within the context of when the product was made and what was going on at the time. Component 2 is studied in Year 13 and it's a more in-depth study of three key areas. Again, it's assessed by exam, this time 2 hours and 30 minutes. It is still 35% of the qualification and worth 90 marks. In this section, you'll be looking at television in the global age, so how TV production and distribution is changing. Magazines, looking at magazines from the 1950s and current counterculture, non-mainstream magazines, alternative. And we'll also be looking at the online age and how the media is really moving over to online media, whether that's looking at YouTubers and how they manipulate us or get our attention, or how things like print magazines are going out of business and instead we're getting our magazine information through websites. As you can see, we again look at the media language, how people, places, events are represented, how the industry is working, and how the audience responds. All also supported by media theory and debating how up-to-date some of these theories are. So here we have a little visual of some of the text that you'll be studying in Components 1 and Components 2. Not all of them, but just a small selection. So you can see in the film section, we're looking at Black Panther, which is a big mainstream film, and then a really small independent film like I, Daniel Blake. You'll be looking at advertising from the 1950s, modern magazines like Huck. We'll be looking at music video and looking at Beyonce, the news, looking at the Daily Mirror and the Times. We'll be looking at TV in the global age, and here we've got The Returned, which is a French TV programme, and studying at online media, including YouTubers such as Zoella. Component 3 of the course is the practical part. It's your coursework, or we call it the non-exam assessment, the NEA. And this is assessed internally by your teachers and then moderated when it's sent off to the exam board. So for this, you'll be asked to complete a practical production. And every year, the brief for this changes. The precise requirements of the set brief will differ each year, and you'll be required to create a production in print and online, so a cross-media production, for a different intended audience and industry context. So you may be asked to produce a magazine or some of the content of a magazine, like a cover and an article. You may be asked to do film marketing posters and DVD covers or Blu-ray covers. You might be asked to create a music video or film a TV trailer and then also create some marketing material to support them. For each brief, you'll be asked to create a website. And throughout the year, we kind of build those skills from the beginning of year 12 to make sure that you're competent in creating your own website when we do our media blogs. And you will be asked to do a short audio-visual filmed clip that links to the genre of whatever the product is you've been asked to make, such as magazine or film. This is the most exciting part for many students, and they get to show off their practical skills. And you'll see in the next slide some examples of students' work, mainly print production, but they've been using Photoshop and photography skills, and they have to use their own actors or models, so your friends or family, to complete this piece of the coursework. To help you to develop a portfolio of work, maybe for university applications or just to celebrate your skill, Boswell's sixth form set a media competition each year. This is often a springboard to help students develop the confidence to enter other UK and international competitions and to receive awards and congratulations for your developing skills. We've also helped students apply for the BFI Film Academy to receive greater practical film making guidance and opportunities. We're very proud of all of our students and their developing media skills. Sixth form students who studied with us have gone on to develop greater media knowledge and skill through film production university courses, the BFI Film Academy courses, and practical filmmaking degrees at university. And a number of our students have also won or been shortlisted for a range of different UK and international film awards, such as the Quarantine Film Festival, the Moving Image Awards, the Her International Film Festival, and the EMC Production Competition. For regular updates and information on what we study at A-Level Media, go to our Twitter feed at Boswell's Media ST. Here you'll find information on competitions, additional reading material for students, the topics we cover throughout the year, and examples of students' work. If you're still not sure if Media Studies is the course for you, there are a number of TV programmes and podcasts that you can listen to, and if the topics discussed interest you, it might suggest that this is a course that you'd like to take. For example, if you have Netflix, there is a programme called The Social Dilemma, which explores how social media is changing our behaviour and changing modern society and the problems it might cause. On the BBC, recently there was a programme called The Rise of the Murdoch Dynasty, and it explored the power of some of our media owners and media companies and the power of the people who own our news and our newspapers. And you could find this on BBC iPlayer. Finally, if you were to download the BBC Sounds app, maybe on your phone, you could listen to the media show, and each week they debate different media topics that are current. And all of these together will give you a bigger picture on what we discuss in A-Level Media Studies. And if you have any further questions, just contact me, Mrs. Ross, on the email address on this slide with any of the questions that you have. We do hope you'll join us, and we look forward to meeting some of you in September.